Hi everyone and welcome back to the PT Field Trip. We got a special delivery for you today.
That's right. For this episode, we're taking it to the streets with Trevor Roark from Curbwise.
Our very own Ryan Clapper's ready to get cycling with Trevor. Hopefully he's a good spokesperson.
Well, I'm really excited for this. Let's go get in position.
What's happening, Trevor? How we doing, man?
Good, Ryan. Yeah, you too.
So a little bit with Curbwise today, huh? What do we got on the docket?
Well, we're doing a couple of deliveries, and I'm looking forward to bringing some goods to folks.
Okay, perfect. Just a little bit around point, nothing too far, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay, tell me a little bit about how this came to be.
Sure, yeah. So it was probably 2 years ago now that my position was cut due to the pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of had to think on my feet, and I had been wondering for a number of years why delivery services, they weren't delivering their last mile on bicycle. You know, bring the goods into the city, and then instead of using trucks, just use bikes.
Sure.
And so I decided to start the biz.
Perfect. We'll see if I can keep up today, but you want to swap bikes here for a little bit?
Sure, let's give it a shot.
Okay, let's get after it.
All right. All right, here's the steepest point area co-op. We're gonna be pulling in to the left here. How is it riding this trike?
It's definitely built for comfort, better than my road bike, so I don't mind it. I appreciate it. Well, good. So grocery pickup here?
Yeah. Hey! Yeah, I got a delivery for Stevens Point Orthopedics.
Perfect, here you go.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, have a good day.
Yeah,
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Okay, first stop done, huh?
Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
All right, Trev, where to next?
All right, we're gonna head downtown and go to Agra.
Okay, perfect. You lead the way.
All right.
All right, Trevor, we got groceries, but I gotta ask, what led to the bicycle versus any other mode of transportation?
Well, was that fun?
It was. It's definitely a workout, though.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Right. You know, besides biking just being super fun, you know, transportation is a huge component to our carbon footprint.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of one way that I thought we could reduce our footprint as a community.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. I like the idea. What do we got to pick up here?
All right, let's go check it out. Hello.
Anything off limits weather-wise?
Nope, we do everything year-round, all weather. Sometimes drenched in rain, sometimes drenched in sweat, and even super soakers.
Did you say rain on the radar? I didn't see any today.
Interesting. You know, this is not a normal delivery.
Hey, it's okay. I'm with you today. It does not matter. Drop them and go?
I guess so.
Sure, I gotta ask before we leave though, what is the future of Curbwise? What's the next step here?
Yeah, so building a fleet of cargo bikes, hiring a bunch of employees, and offsetting a ton of carbon. So,
All right,
yeah,
good deal. Sounds like a good plan.
I'm excited. Well, that was fun.
I liked it. It was a good day. Absolutely. The corners were a little bit wide, so I might take this built for speed over this, but definitely appreciate the opportunity to get out with you.
Yeah, you bet. I mean, it's pretty stable, right?
It was pretty stable and the seat was way more comfortable.
Yeah,
so
for
I'll
sure.
take that. I'll definitely have to put in a few orders for you, Trevor.
Hey, Ryan, that sounds great.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you bet.
Trade back?
Yeah, let's
All right.
trade bikes.
Perfect.
It's gonna work better.
I'll try to keep up.
It's not gonna happen.
Hey everybody, it's Carter from the PT Field Trip coming to you today with the PT tip of the day. So some of the things that we talk to our patients and our clients about when they're going to be biking as much as Trevor does is to make sure when you go and get a bike like he's got, to really make sure that you get it professionally fitted at your local bike shop. Other things, we want to make sure that our body's tissues are adequately warmed up. What that means is taking your body through many different movements, whether it be squats, lunges, or other body weight movements, so that your body's optimally warmed up and your tissues are ready to perform at the highest level. If you go through all of these steps and you're still having issues, look for the trained professionals at Stevens Point Orthopedics to help you figure out your movement-related problems so that you can get back to doing what you love on the daily.
All right, Jesse, I think it's time we retire from this episode of the PT Field Trip.
Special thanks to Trevor Roark and Curbwise Delivery. He was very well spoken.
We'll see you next time when the next episode rolls around.
Why did we both lean back at the same time? I noticed that too.